Single flame in the endless dark. Waves crash hard against the stone.
Yeah, this lighthouse stands alone. Once it guided you to me, now it guards your memory.
And the night begins to glow
From afar you used to know. The last lighthouse burning bright, holding back the endless night. Though the tide has taken all, still its flame refuses to fall.
shining love through every storm, keeping my heart warm. Hold the flame high when the world turned cold, like at the lost, brave and bold. Even when the sea tried drown our will, hope stands strong on the highest hill.
If you hear me through the road,
Oh,
I'll be waiting on the shore.
yeah.
Lighthouse burning evermore. Flame flickers, yet never dies. I walk where shadows learn to pray, through broken nights that fade to gray. Every scar becomes a sign that I was lost before I shine. I've been carrying my name like a wound through silent wars inside my room. If faith is fire, let me burn. If life is pain, then let me learn. The road is long, but still I breathe. Every fall is teaching me.
dust of 1,000 road clings to my skin. Then membrikan kedalaman emoswara. I chased the rhyme, many the sun turned gray, seeking a temple in a rose canopy. The wind carries whisper, young Yama once knew, a sacred vibration, a sky painted in blue. I am a pilgrim with no boots on my feet, walking the rhythm of a heart's steady beat. Oh, let the sanctuary rise from the deep, the promises we broke and the secrets we keep. It's a long road home through the valley of ghosts, but the light is the master and the soul is the host. Amplified mercy in the pouring rain, healing the marrow and drowning the pain. I saw the cathedral in the eyes of a child, a fragment of heaven, untamed and wild. But I traded my gold for a shadow of doubt, searching for water in a season of drought. Every stone that I threw hit a mirror of gold, reflecting a story that remains to be told. Yo, listen to the echo in the valley of soul. Man search for the silver but him find only gold. Life is a journey, not a race to the end. Pick up the broken pieces, let the spirit transcend. From the mountain top to the riverbed low, higher vibration is the only way to go. Build up the temple with the brick of the heart. True liberation is a spiritual art. Sanctuary rise from the deep, the promises we broke and the secrets we keep. It's a long road home through the valley of ghosts, but the light is the master and the soul is the host. Amplified mercy in the pouring rain, healing the marrow and drowning the pain. I'm searching for you in the static and hears a ghost frequency, a phantom kiss. The airwaves are crowded with voices of gold, but yours is the story that's never been told. I tune my vibration
a pulse in the dark, searching for home like a stray meadowlark. Love is a broadcast that never will end, around the world's corner, around the soul's bend.
The satellites spin in a cold, lonely dance, searching for logic in a world made of chance. But I am a radio, hollow and white, waiting for the moon to pull in the tide. Your voice is a shadow, a glitch in the light that keeps me awake in the middle of night. 1, 2, 1, 2, can you hear the sound from the sky above to the underground? Distance is a ghost, a trick of the mind, when two souls are woven and intertwined. Digital age, but the feeling is real, more than the words and the logic can deal. Transmission of love through the space and the time, finding the rhythm and finding the rhyme.
Are you there in the ether? Are you there in the stars? Beyond all the borders and the physical bars, I'm sending a signal, a pulse in the dark, searching for home like a stray meadowlark. Love is a broadcast that never will end, around the world's corner, around the soul's bend.
Nothing to give, just a handful of days that I failed to live. The shadows are long at the mercy seat, where the pride of the world and the spirit must meet. The stained glass is crying in colors of blue, reflecting a version of me that is new. Oh, let the grace fall like a mountain of snow, covering the places where the thorns used to grow. I'm laying my burden in the hollow of light, in the silence of midnight, in the center of sight. Washed in the rhythm, born in the sound. I was lost in the desert, but here I am found.
The incense is rising like prayers in the air, a fragrant reminder that someone is there. I've stopped all the running, I've silenced the noise, listening for the still small voice. It's not in the thunder, it's not in the flame, but in the soft whisper that's calling my name.
Humble thyself in the presence of the King. Total surrender is the only thing. No need for the ritual, no need for the art, just the broken beat of a contrite heart. Zion is a state of the mind and the soul, where the fragments of man are finally whole. Stand at the gate and knock on the door. The mercy is flowing forevermore. Oh, let the grace fall like a mountain of snow, covering the places where the thorns used to grow. I'm laying my burden in the hollow of a light, in the silence of midnight, in the center of sight.
architect of my own defeat. I've tasted the bitter and I've swallowed the sweet. A crown made of iron, a scepter of glass, watching the seasons of my vanity pass. I walked through the furnace and I've slept in the snow, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to go. But I am the sovereign of every scar, a map of the heavens, a falling star. The pain was the teacher, the dark was the light. I'm finding my rhythm in the dead of the night. I'm broken and beautiful, fierce and alone. I'm building a kingdom on a shifting stone. The mirrors are broken, the masks are all gone, waiting for a mercy that comes with the dawn. I've forgiven the ghosts who have haunted my halls and painted my freedom on the prison walls. Every tear that I shed was a seed in the ground. Now look at the garden that I have found. See the fire burn, but it don't consume. A flower of grace in the middle of gloom. Man is a warrior, man is a king. Listen to the melody the ancestors sing. The road it was rocky, the path it was steep, but the soul has a promise it's destined to keep. Rise from the ashes like a phoenix in flight. Turn all your darkness into the light. I am the sovereign of every scar, a map of the heavens, a falling star. The pain was the teacher, the dark was the light. I'm finding my rhythm in the dead of the night. I'm broken and beautiful, fierce and alone. I'm building a kingdom on a shifting Before there were empires, before there was stone, the ancient green sat on the emerald throne. I've come to surrender my digital heart to a world that is whole, to a world that's apart. The ferns are like feathers, the soil is like skin, opening the doors to the spirit within. temple of Siddha, a choir of birds, a prayer that is spoken without any words. I've forgotten the city, the smoke and the steel, remembering how the real world should feel. The sunlight is honey, the water is wine, drinking the juice of the sacred vine. Roots man not talk, listen to the tree, living in a perfect harmony. No watch on the wrist, no phone in a hand, just the natural laws of the holy land. The earth is a mother, the earth is a priest, a feast for the greatest, a feast for the least. Protect the vibration, keep it pure and green, the most beautiful sight that the eye ever seen. Oh, let the ancient green swallow my green in the curve of a mountain, the wisdom of timber, the patience of rain, dissolving the ego and dulling the pain. I am a part of the forest is me, bound to the earth, but finally free. Would you like me to refine the lyrics of any specific song, or create a musical arrangement guide for one of them?
Steel towers reaching for a god they forgot. Big contrast stand for a parking lot. Profit the least and a cardboard and so on. And a vanish a million will die alone. The gold on the steeple is tarnished and thin, while the orphans are wearing the shadow of sin. But even the concrete begins to weep for the promises that the powerful keep. There's a rose in the gutter, a fire in the dark, a revolution waiting for a single spark. Wake up the dreamers, let the lion roar. We won't be the victims of greed anymore.
They sell us the water and they tax the air, a harvest of hunger and a feast of despair. But the ink in the ledger is starting to run. You can't hide the truth from the heat of the sun. The chains may be heavy, but the spirit is light. We're the stars that are burning in the middle of night. Babylon system is a vampire scheme, drinking the blood of the youth and the dream. Then build up the wall, but the wall must fall down. True royalty don't need no golden crown. Justice is a river that no man can stop. From the bottom of the valley to the mountain top, raise up the banner of the human race. Hope is the light on a weary face.
But even the concrete begins to weep for the promises that the powerful keep. There's a rose in the gutter, a fire in the dark, a revolution waiting for
keep. There's a rose in the gutter, a fire in the dark, a revolution waiting for a single spark. Wake up the dreamers, let the lion roar. We won't be the victims of greed anymore.
I walk through hours made of shadow and flame, counting my sins in the sound of your name. Every road whispered, you're not alone. Even the stones learn how to pray. My hands were empty, my heart was torn. Faith like a candle before the storm. But in the dark, something stayed. A quiet fire I couldn't explain. If I fall, let me fall toward grace. If I break, let it open space. I bow where the light kneels down, where mercy sings without a sound. I am lost but somehow found in the echo of heaven on the ground.
Time carved lessons into my skin. Every loss taught me where to begin. The weight of doubt, the pull of fear. Still your voice was always near. Yeah. Road get rough, soul get thin, but your light still burn within. Every scar just another page in the book of truth in the fire vein.
I bow where the light kneels down, where broken hearts are crowned. I was blind, but now I see hope breathing inside of me. I am not what I used to be. I am becoming what I'm meant to be. I bow where the light kneels down, where love is law, not sound. From the dust, from the pain, I rise not the same. I bow where the light kneels down. I bow where the light kneels down. I thought forgiveness had condition.
I've gone it seems like falling stars, afraid I'd run on dark night. I begged the mirror for mercy, it never replied. Then the rain touched my face like a hand that knew my name.
Before I know could forgive my sin, the sky forgave me.
before I learn to forgive myself. God forgave me first before I spoke redemption. The clouds already heard. Church without wall, prayer without sound, merciful, free, no Lord, no price tag from grace we see. Let's come and speak soft, not delete. I stopped kneeling in shame, I started standing in truth. They try to cool my burning heart, turn my fire into dark, but heaven's eye